Hi everyone, Tim, Grandad's Workshop, and for this video we're back in the kitchen. So I've got my delectable assistant Jan, who will be pretty much doing all of the preparation and concocting of our version of a lovely spicy curry, something like a Keema Madras, something like that. But I'm going to add a little bit of magic at the end, so it might end up more like a Vindaloo. Join us in the kitchen. Here we go, Jan's off and running. He's chopping up the onions. We will be speeding this up, so I don't know if the audio's going to be any good anyway.
Alright.
So. Just a reminder, Jan has spent her whole life in the kitchen.
Ooh, do you not like onion peeling things or?
Not because she's a good cook, but because I won't let her in the house.
You're such a cheeky bugger.
She's a very good cook.
That's not going in.
So this is Jan's favourite toy. The chopper-upper.
Favourite toy that I forgot to charge.
Yeah, so we're back on the chopping board, gang, because we got straight off to a rookie error. We haven't charged the fine chopper-upper. So it's the manual chopper-upper.
Being me.
Which is Jan today, but normally me. But I'm videoing today, so anyway, that's the onions all chopped up. You do them as chunky or as fine as suits your taste. So we're putting in 4 cloves of garlic. Again, choppity chop chop.
I would be. Now I'm going to use the plain thingy, whatever it's called. I don't know names or anything, do we?
No, a very fine grater. There is a little fine grater as a substitute for the fine chopper-upper.
But it doesn't need to be plugged in. Yeah, I think I'll do them.
So we're on with the fine grater. Look.
Individually.
Straight into the pan. So what's in the pan at the moment,
Onions
Jan?
and water. I don't use oil.
No oil, it's just water, tiny bit of water in the bottom of the pan. Don't even be able to see much with all the steam.
Don't use oil. Try and save on the fat content.
God knows why we're saving on fat content for us, but there you go.
Can you tell?
It's healthy. So there you go, you just got some boiling water, chopped up onion, and we're now grating the garlic.
Jenny would put garlic in, but I forgot to get any.
So,
not garlic, ginger.
yeah, at this stage you could just pop a bit of ginger in, nice fresh ginger, but we weren't able to get any.
Just chopping quite. We don't want big chunks of mushrooms, do we?
Well, again, it's a personal thing. If you like big chunky mushrooms, put big chunky mushrooms in. If you like little squiggly bits of mushroom, do squiggly bits. If you don't like mushrooms, don't put any. Well, that's your mushrooms in.
Right.
And then I'll chop them.
So now I'm putting in the minced beef, which is, I'll tell you how much, 500 grams of minced beef. And you just let that cook. Ooh, there goes a flying mushroom.
It's just your cheapie, it's nothing special, nothing fancy.
Now I will put in a pinch of sugar. We've got pepper, put another one in.
Yeah.
Salt, Right. And then we put a can of, you see it?
Yeah.
Tomatoes. Bhuna.
So we're having a Bhuna gang.
Yeah. And they've got their own spices. They're very nice then. And I just put an ordinary Bolognese mix in. Right, so here goes the Tabasco, Turmeric.
No real set measures for these, is there?
No, I never measure
This
them.
is John's
Cumin. Probably
feel.
about a table. I'm making a batch, so I'm going to make about 9 curries. We freeze them. So probably about a tablespoon.
Yeah, out of
Coriander,
out of
half a
this
tablespoon.
mince, which was 500 grams, we'll end up with roughly 8 or 9
Curries.
single person portion
Garam masala.
portions of curry.
And some chilli flakes.
Again with these, add what you think.
Yeah.
Start off with less
You
if
like
you're not
hot,
sure.
don't
I love it hot and spicy. Jan not so much on the hot.
I used to, but as I've got
Yeah.
older,
Likes the spicy, maybe not so much the hot.
yeah.
I like the hot and spicy, but if you're not sure, start with less because you can always add a little bit more when it's
I'll take it out.
all simmering away at the end. So yeah.
Oh, I've missed something.
Oh.
I put it in. That is just amazing.
Ah, we love that. You
Yeah.
can't see it.
It is. Do you want to do that? I don't know if I've got any open.
It's just a Madras spicy paste made by Pataks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. You don't need a lot.
You get a 3 on the chilli rating there.
Because I'm making a big one, I'm going to add 2 heaped spoonfuls of that. Just give it a good stir, and then I think you probably, not with that spoon, you probably need to taste it before you, I mean it won't have its full flavour yet because it's got to cook.
No.
Looks
Well, it's
and
gonna. If we're
smells.
putting the special ingredient in, it's.
Well, it's you're eating it.
Well, what I mean is that's gonna make the. Initially, we would stop at this stage. Now
Yeah,
that's everything. We might add a little bit more chili powder or
Bit Tabasco.
a bit of something or other just to get the kind of
You have a
spice
taste,
and
love.
temperature that we like, but I'm not sure it's going to apply today because. Right, let's just have a little see where we're at before we.
Don't put the spoon back in. Don't show a heathen.
Very tasty, and it's got a nice little
Kick, has it?
Yeah. So what we're going to do now is add something we've never added before to a full batch. I've always wanted to get some of these to try, and they're called Carolina Reaper chili peppers, and these, and just to show you I'm not lying, are the world's hottest chilies. So on the Scoville scale, there it is, somewhere in the region of in excess of 2 million Scovilles. So I don't know what that means to anybody, but
They're hot.
let me just say as well, there's a warning on here: use with extreme caution, handle with gloves, eat with caution, keep away from children. Now, if you're like me, you probably went, yeah, well, whatever.
They're not that hot.
Whatever. It won't be such a big deal. There you go. That's what these little puppies look like. They look like.
Like raspberries almost, don't they? Dried raspberries.
Yeah, they do look a little bit like that, and they look like butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. Do not believe that for a second. So these little fellas, right? I got the old fine grater, and I grated probably a third
Yeah.
of one of them into a single person's portion of curry, and it's blew my ears clean off my head. So now we've got,
I'd put one whole one in.
one will easily be enough. Well, I would say so.
I think so.
We've got to grate this into here now, and
That just might be easier.
as I said last time, I didn't use any kind of and I was rubbing my eyes and my face. Be careful where you put your hands when you've touched these puppies, that's all I'm saying. So let's grate this in. We're hoping one, you can see all the little bits of seeds and everything going in there. So just trying to get it in without any bag. I can see me having to use my fingers again here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get most of it in, right. And there it is. Looking
And that'll do about
lovely.
9 curries, won't it?
So we've had a taste. We're reasonably happy. It's burning my lips, so I think we're on course somewhere near there. So we're just going to fill up the dishes, and there you go. 9 is what we've got. So there you go, folks. That's how to turn a Keema Madras into a Vindaloo. Be warned, not for the faint-hearted. Thank you to my #1 chef, Jan.
Ooh, yeah, all the lids we had.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. That would be really appreciated. And we'll see you with the next one.